Welcome to the Bitcoin revolution. Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Klingler, and it's definitely here, isn't it? I mean, it's hard to avoid learning and hearing about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but where are you in all of that? Are you in front of that wave? If you are, how securely are you in front of it? Do you really feel like you're taking advantage of everything? Because I'm going to be showing you hidden opportunities that have really worked out extremely well for me, and it's consistent. I'm an entrepreneur and I've been a successful entrepreneur for over 15 years. I did that by looking for the highest leverage. That means the littlest effort I could possibly give with the greatest output back. And I approached the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin investment opportunity the same way. I'm going to show you hidden opportunities that allow you to get maximum return with the least risk, the least effort by aligning yourself with experts who have expert niches in their field of trading that you can leverage. You can leverage them, you can leverage their time, you can leverage their software, and do extraordinarily well. Extraordinarily well. If you're brand new, I was not long ago. I'm going to be showing you how to start safe, how to start small and build up from there if you need to. I mean, as little as $60, for example, you can get started. You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. You can start building it up. Just get in the game because that's how you learn. If you're already trading and you're holding and you're maybe trading that way, or maybe alt currencies or Bitcoin, and you've maybe done well, I'm going to encourage you to think bigger. I'm going to show you how you can do much better if you go beyond just hoping that it's going to go up. I'm going to talk about why now's the time to get in front of the Bitcoin revolution. It's certainly not over. If you look around, you're going to be hearing billionaires talk about it all the time. Sir Richard Branson, I think it's working. He said a lot of positive things about, the outlook of the industry. Bill Gates here, Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap financial transactions can be. Bitcoin is better than currency. Pretty phenomenal. Ben Bernanke, and you've got billionaire after billionaire getting involved. The ex-CEO of Morgan Stanley launching an ICO, coming out with his own cryptocurrency to represent a new concept. He's building something off the blockchain, which is also what Bitcoin is built off of. Going to revolutionize our lives in every way. The question is, how are you getting in front of it, and are you listening to your uncle who works for the bank, or your brother or your aunt, or somebody who's telling you it's just a fad? Because if so, you're really missing the boat. And the obvious indicators, if you watch mainstream media or you read mainstream media, it's obvious that this is going to become an integral part of our lives. Will Bitcoin be the only currency, or could it be squashed later by another? Of course. I mean, in many respects, Microsoft, in terms of leading with the personal computer, got squashed by Apple. Yahoo got squashed by Google. Of course that can happen, but if you're not playing and you're not paying attention, you're not going to be able to take advantage of the next opportunities as this evolves. But it's obvious what's going to happen if you pay attention. And you can go about this in a way that really minimizes risk if you pay attention. I'm going to show you what I learned. If you scroll down, you're going to see a place where you could opt in with your name and email, and I'm going to send you a presentation to introduce you to what I think is the highest leveraging opportunity right now. I've done extremely well with it, and so have those that I've plugged into it, where you're leveraging experts to do trading for you, and they do exceptionally well because they have proprietary software that allows them to anticipate what's going to happen in the marketplace. It's absolutely incredible the returns that they make, but you got to do your due diligence. Learn about it, enter your name and email, and study all of this. But I'm going to share a little bit more with you about what I'm going to be teaching you if you come on in. All I can say is the world is definitely changing. I'm going to show you how to get in front of it. If you register on this page, note that on the next page you'll be having the opportunity to register again. That's to have access to our free platform, or I'm going to be able to teach you how to start doing some of this stuff. So register here, and then also register on the next page, and then I'll send you the emails so you can start building up your crypto assets the smart way. Here's some of the things I'm going to be teaching you. How we can know for certain that the blockchain technology, that's what they built Bitcoin out of, and can be applied towards every industry, not just currency, but every industry, every possible fathomable transaction that can take place can be built with blockchain. The US government's looking at it, intelligence services are looking at it, banks are looking at it, but it already exists right now in the cryptocurrencies and with these ICOs, these companies that are launching right now off the blockchain, disrupting every industry that you can imagine. Incredible opportunities. Obviously, when you're talking about a transformation that's significant. I'm going to show you how we can know for certain that the blockchain will impact our lives as profoundly or more profoundly than the internet or any other previous technology to date. I'm going to share with you how to minimize risk and maximize gains, short-term and long-term, so you're getting big returns no matter what changes take place with regulation or in the market over the next decade, because there's going to be changes. But there's ways to minimize risk and maximize gain in that environment. And because of my background with business systems and looking for high leverage, I had to learn how to minimize risk. I had to learn how to maximize gains. I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing play by play. How to start trading smart with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, so you're doing a lot better than just buying, holding, and hoping it's going to go up. You can do a lot better than that. How people are generating the large profits you keep hearing about in the cryptocurrency trading space. Like, how is it happening? I'm going to break it down. Why the volatility that most people are afraid of, the price going up and down, is actually what creates the opportunity to generate predictable returns. In fact, in an interview with Sir Richard Branson, the interviewer asked at some point, but isn't it really volatile? And he said, of course, that's where the opportunity is. I'm going to explain to you how that works. You can start to really enter into this with your eyes wide open. Now, if you go on in and you register on the next page, so you have access to the platform I'm going to be talking about, you're going to get an email from me. And in that email, I'm going to break a lot more of this down. And I'm going to show you one trading method, for example, that literally has zero risk, and how you can tap into that without being the expert. I know it sounds outlandish how you can have zero risk. It's actually pretty difficult for an individual to take advantage of this, even though it is there. I'll show you that, and it will make sense when you see it. But the big advantage is to the organizations that have proprietary software that's able to track what's going on right now throughout the world of markets with, like, let's say Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency. They're able to see that on this exchange, Bitcoin is trading for $100 more than on this exchange right now, so they can just instantly swap it, and there's no risk. They get the benefit. There's all these different exchanges. In fact, in Zimbabwe recently, on their exchange, Bitcoin shot up to 7,200 when it was still around 4,400 in all the other exchanges. They have software to anticipate these things. And when you're trading a Bitcoin for a Bitcoin, inherent basically, and one's 7,200 and one's 4,400, and you're able to swap that and get more Bitcoin, obviously, and it's zero risk because it's right there. The trade's right there in front of you. You just have to be able to see it and spot it fast enough and make the trades fast enough and be set up to be able to do that on large enough scale. It's absolutely incredible, the opportunities are there, and you align yourself with those organizations, and they work kind of like mutual funds or hedge funds, as an example, where they're taking the money in and they're pooling that, and then they're investing with that, so they're making profits with it, doing these things, providing the service, and then they share that profit with you. If you register on this page, on the next page when you register again, that's an organization that does that. It's absolutely incredible. I'm going to share with you how to buy your first Bitcoin, even if you're starting with $100 or less. You can start learning the ropes. The place I'll send you to is FDIC insured, like any U.S. bank. If you already have Bitcoin, I'm going to show you my favorite platform, and again, I just referenced it, where I put the experts and their trading software to work for me. You can do the same, even starting very small. See the returns as you learn, and you get a lot more engaged. Producing a greater return on cryptocurrency trading than I could ever consistently do on my own, and I'm pretty darn sure consistently better than anybody can do because of the advantages they have. If you're new to cryptos, I'll show you how to get Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies without paying any fees, because most exchanges have fees, and that can save you a lot of money. And if you don't have a crypto card, I'll show you how to get a bank card if you want one to use just like any credit or debit card, except this one lets you spend the Bitcoin that you're generating when you go out. So you can go to the gas station, Starbucks, restaurant, pay your bills with it, and it's using your Bitcoin. Pretty cool. And if you're new to cryptos, if you don't already know how to send and receive Bitcoin, I'm going to show you how in simple follow my mouse tutorials that are quick and easy. Just follow along and you'll do your first transaction with Bitcoin. I'm going to give you easy to follow step-by-step tutorials to walk you through everything you need to do to get started with owning and building cryptocurrency assets the smart way. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, but he had put up here in the upper left-hand corner the E, standing for employee. You have a job, it's very difficult to gain leverage that way or to live a special kind of life financially. Then there's the self-employed, the S. You own a job, it's almost worse. And there's the business owner, that's where I spent the majority of the later years of my professional life, setting up systems that you can walk away from and they still generate income, so you have a lot of freedom. And then there's the I, the greatest level of freedom, where you have passive income as an investor. What I'm showing you is the fastest way that I know that your average ordinary person can move into the I by leveraging these incredible trends in the cryptocurrency market and being able to know which organizations, or that there are even these organizations out there that can trade your money for you with massive advantages with their software and do so much better than any of us can because of the advantages they have with their software and their expert, status. I mean, with the knowledge they have and the infrastructure they have. But there are so many legitimate ways to earn Bitcoin. I'm going to be introducing you to those. It's just one example. You may or may not be interested in this, but I just want to give you an example. The largest exchange, Coinbase, that's FDIC insured, offers an affiliate program that's paid me over $750 in Bitcoin in just this last month for referring people to their exchange. And when I refer someone to their exchange, which I all do automatically, I'll show you how to do this all automatically. I set up business systems. I'll let you use my business system without charging you for it. They get $10 in Bitcoin, the person I referred, the person you refer, and you get $10 in Bitcoin. So it's a win-win. Now, you might not be interested in that, but it's a nice bonus for simply helping people get plugged in. And like I said, you can use my presentations, my system. I'll show you how to start doing that kind of stuff. But that's just one example of many ways that you can generate Bitcoin. There's so much more. I'm going to even show you exactly where I'm putting my Bitcoin and what I'm investing into and give you a peek behind the curtain, as they say, to see exactly what's providing me the highest returns, the most consistent gains with the least hassle and time. That's what I look for. I look for ways to be able to earn a big return with the least hassle. It's a legitimate aim, and I'm passing on what I know to you to plug you in. I'm not going to charge you for what I'm teaching you here. You'll learn more how I'm able to do this, why I'm doing this. Just come on in and learn. This is an example of something that I generated on the platform that I'm going to refer you to next. I got 5.6 Bitcoin, actually more now, quite a bit more, in just a month. That's over $20,000 in Bitcoin. So my point is that when you know how to trade smart, the results can be significant. And even starting very small, I may want to start a lot smaller than I did, very, very small. I mean, like with almost nothing. You can start learning the ropes by following what I'm teaching you and do this very safely and learn as you go. So to access all of this, all I need to do is just step one, register here, name and email, come on in. Now you're going to be forwarded right away to another opt-in form. That's because that's to plug you into the free platform that I've been talking about. It's just one of my favorite places to teach people. It's free to register, and you can start following some of my videos that come in your email box. So register here on this page, then register again on the next page, then you're going to get our emails, and you're going to be able to start building your crypto assets the smart way. The world is definitely changing, and I'm going to show you how to get in front of it. When you get on that next page after you opt in here, you're going to see a form like this. Don't click around the website there. It's got all kinds of information that I don't even pay any attention to. One of the reasons why I'm very successful with this stuff is I focus on one just I need to, and I don't focus or spend time studying what I don't. I'm going to show you what to focus on to navigate all this. So you'll see a form like this, you'll opt in, you'll see a dashboard, and then you'll get an email from me that kind of teaches you how to use all this and what's next. Again, it's free to plug into, so why not? Just a little bit about me. I've been living an extraordinary life by most people's standards. Here's me and my son on a glacier that we landed on in this little small plane in Alaska recently. My dad and I in Alaska, another trip there with the glacier. My sweetie and I in Hawaii just last spring. And if you look down at the bottom of this website, you'll see that I do a lot of public speaking, a lot of events. I've done that for about 15 years, teaching entrepreneurs business systems. I'm approaching investing in the cryptocurrency market just like I did setting up business systems. High leverage, low maintenance, look for what works, don't play around, don't study and read things that don't matter, only focus on what matters. I'm going to take you right to it, right to the heart of it, so I can move you right to moving into the investor quadrant, making passive income as an investor. It's a reality for a lot of people, and there's never been an opportunity like this ever before. So again, step one, register on this page, real easy. You're going to land on that other form, register again, and then you're going to get my emails. This is what that form looks like. You're going to get my emails to show you how to use this platform. It's been extraordinarily successful for me. Out of everything I've done, it's been the most successful, so I'm going to start you there. It's free to get in, free to start, and then and you're going to get some videos from me to teach you how to do this very quickly, be up and running, even if you're starting from scratch and have to learn how to get your first Bitcoin. I'll show you how. I'm just encouraging you to join the Bitcoin wave. If you've already started and you've been doing well, take a look at this high leverage stuff, because it's low risk, it's maximizing return, and it's sensible, it's reasonable, and it's real. And it doesn't hurt to take a look. And if you're brand new and you've never bought Bitcoin before, I'm going to show you all of that. I'm going to show you the ropes. You can start really small and learn as you go. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So come on in. I'll show you how to do it, and let's join this Bitcoin revolution together. I'll talk to you soon.